Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and tonight we get to see the Super Six finally perform. Let me tell you, it is interesting because we haven't seen these groups together, Group A and Group B, combined together yet. And so tonight is going to be absolutely fantastic. Let's go through everything we know, including the clues and the pitch correct audio before we get started. Make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So yes, we get to see Group A and B combined together to perform. That, of course, right now is the Cotton Candy, the Zebra, the Sloth, the Tulip, the Hammerhead, which is funny because you guys keep saying, oh, it's a shark. Just call him Hammerhead Shark. It's Hammerhead. And the Exotic Bird. They did put up a preview for us, guys. Let's go ahead and play a clip for you. Here you go.
You know what tonight is?
Yeah, tonight is Super Six.
It's fire!
Fox Wednesday, the competition heats up.
Whoa!
With brand new rapid-fire questions.
Are you hot in there? Do people know you for being physically fit? Who are you?
So how exciting is that? As you can tell, we do have a guest judge on the show. It's Whitney Cummings, which I think wasn't she also a part of this panel once before on The Masked Singer? I could be wrong, I apologize, but I feel like we've seen her once before on maybe season 3 of The Masked Singer. Anyway, before we dive into the clues, there is one very, very important thing we have to talk about, and that is Masked Singer Season 5. That's right, the reason why we need to talk about it is because if you want to be a part of the virtual audience, they finally have tickets online at On-Camera-Audicnes.com to search Masked Singer Season 5, and you can go ahead and sign up. They have about 6 different dates available, starting on February 2nd, going all the way to February 11th, which you're going to say to yourself, well, that can't be all the episodes. It's probably not. They'll probably go ahead and put more episodes up as they start filming and get things rolling along. So go ahead, sign up. They aren't giving out tickets just yet. Everyone said that they received an email that they were registered, but when you do get tickets, they'll actually email you and ask for more additional information. So jump on there, pause this video, jump on there, get your tickets, and come back, because I promise you this season is going to be insane. Everything I've been reading online and my sources tell me that the celebrities are the most insane ones you could ever imagine, because so far everyone wants to be a part of this amazing show, because let's be honest, we gotta get obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. I get a board and another board. And hashtag crab for season 5. I'm still praying for a crab. So if you watch those, those episodes which you can't tell anyone anything about and you happen to see a crab, just send me like a winky emoji in the message. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Anyway, this is going to be a long video because we have 2 episodes for each character to kind of go through on clues. And there's a lot of reading over here. So we'll start off with the Cotton Candy. Now go ahead and check your clues with my clues. You might have something I don't have. I didn't put every single visual clue on here. I pretty much took like what they mainly said and then some of the important circled things, because if I went through everything, this video would be like an hour long. So Cotton Candy, here we go. I'm definitely a perfectionist, but things in my life haven't always been so sweet. Growing up, I was kind of an all-around whiz kid, so someone who knew a lot of different things. I had big plans, but in order to chase my dreams, I had to move in with a new family. I was just a kid, and I got so homesick. So we do know that this person had to move far away for some kind of training. That's right. She said that her new family gave her a safe haven to keep her going, and that she feels more glamorous than ever. Nothing can stop her. She keeps spinning and moving. Visual clues were English style breakfast, a wizard hat, a wand chalkboard drawing, clock, lips, and cupcakes. Well, cupcakes with eyelashes, sorry. And the word up clue was prime time. The next clues were from episode 3. I grew up in a place where life was carefree and simple for everyone but me. It was so hard to balance practice. Once again, practice. She moved away from practice. With everything else in my life, I missed out on so many milestones, and I started to feel iced out from kids my age. I even missed my high school prom. So this person obviously was traveling a lot and couldn't go to her own prom. It made me want to scream sometimes, but all these years I truly feel grateful for all those sacrifices, because I made it here. Visual clues were ice, lipstick, a hawk with an American flag, a peace sign, and which was like 2 fingers like that. And then the word up clue was team player. So someone who obviously does something in sports with a team, American flag. So we're looking at Olympics. Yeah, you see where I'm going right here. Now we do have pitch correct for all of these characters, which we'll go ahead and play for you guys. First will be the audio that they gave us, and then our audio, put them back to back for you. Here you go.
I'm definitely a perfectionist, but things in my life haven't always been so sweet.
I'm definitely a perfectionist, but things in my life haven't always been so sweet. Growing up, I was kind of an all-around whiz kid. I had big plans, but in order to chase my dreams, I had to move in with a new family.
Now it's time for the zebra. The clues are, you haven't seen me in a while. To be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the limelight, but I know a thing or two about running on a low gas tank. So maybe someone that has been really pushing very hard in their career. I grew up in a rough neighborhood where there was only one kind of love, tough love. New kids moving around on my block only meant more street fights. Those teenage years left me aching in my heart. There was only one direction to go up. Could that be a clue? It was time to earn my stripes and become larger than life. Could that be another clue? Fast forward all these years and now the president knows my name. I'll tell you, sometimes my life truly feels upside, inside out. But being on the show right now is so important to me. Then from there we saw visual clues. We saw a medal, the number 11, a red card with OS written on it, and a hot dog costume. His word up clue was come back, or he said in his voice, come back, or something like that. Next time we saw him was episode 3. He says that I've been missing ever since my golden promotion to ZEO. Our mission at Zebra Inc. is to help others, especially those who may not be able to help themselves. Childhood was hard, surrounded by poverty and crime. But also, I always had love, and I never would have made it where I am today with the support of so many amazing mentors and friends. And that's why I need to give back, be a hero to all those little zebras out there who need something to believe in. We saw visual clues, we saw a ZEO nameplate, UFC on a UFO, cinnamon and a broken record, and the last clue, which is a word up clue, was champion. And here's the audio. Now, let me listen to his voice, because in his word up clue has a little accent, but you really don't hear it as much in his pitch correct audio. So here you go.
You haven't seen me in a while. To be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the limelight.
You haven't seen me in a while. To be honest, I've kind of fallen out of the limelight. But I know a thing or two about running on a low gas tank. I grew up in a rough neighborhood where there was only one kind of love, tough love.
Now it's time for the Sloth. Episode 2. You think that I'm slow like other sloths? Think again. I'm the muscles from the jungle. Just kidding. I worked hard to get where I am today. When I was a kid, I had a bad accident. People talked down and dirty to me and said that I was a Mickey Mouse operation, but I didn't give up. And now I wake up each day stronger than yesterday. 'Cause I'm stronger than yesterday. No? Anyway. And when I'm doing what I love the most, I feel alive. Then from there we saw some visual clues. We saw a DR badge, which was D.R. We saw a flask, toothpaste, a red solo cup with the number 13, and his word up clue was Broadway. After that was episode 3. He says last week was one of the scariest things I ever did in my life. Just kidding. That's not hard for stars like me, so someone who's obviously big. But I didn't always feel that way. When I was young, we moved to a new place with a new language. I didn't fit in. Eventually, I got the reputation as a bad boy. I know, bad boy. The truth is, I was afraid to show people my real me. But I took a chance and jumped. And it worked! Visual clues were sport balls, boombox, I love you card, a clapboard, and his word up clue was leading man. Now it's time for the pitch correct audio. Here you go.
You think I'm slow like other sloths? Think again. I'm the muscles from the jungle.
You think I'm slow like other sloths? Think again. I'm the muscles from the jungle. Just kidding. I worked hard to get to where I am today. When I was a kid, I had a bad accident.
Now, we did do a reveal video for the Sloth already. If you want to go ahead and go through the description, you can check out who it is. Yeah, I know. Anyway, next is the Hammerhead. As a shark, I've always been killing it. I'm a workaholic, but things never come easy to me. I made them happen. I became famous almost too quickly, that early fame. It felt great at the time, but then it started to feel like my best moments were behind me. I had departed from who I am and I shifted into who I thought everyone wanted me to be. I realized I just wasn't happy. So now I'm revisiting everything I missed out on. I'm swimming away from what comes easy and go straight toward those things that scare me. I pumped the brakes on where my life was headed. Now moving backwards is the way I move in life forwards. Staying hungry for learning, love, and life. Visual clues were burger with soup spelling talk, Joe mug, 6 a.m. alarm clock. And the last clue on that episode was the word up clue, which was dramatic. The next clue episode was episode 4. He goes on to say, I have layers. Years ago, I first entered the public eye. I had one shot, one opportunity. I didn't want to lose myself, but I sort of did. I gave up my dream of becoming a lawyer. I was depressed, like I was locked into a cage. Eventually, I realized that in order to succeed, I had to embrace both parts of me, my fun-loving side and my disciplined side. And this performance is a combination of both. Fear is no longer a factor for me. Though the dance steps are really hard, I finally found my purpose in my situation. Visual clues were eye chart with an E, stand-up comedy, a Navigating the Shores of Life book, and a wedding cake with 2 men on it. Word up clue was heartbreaker. Here's the audio.
The best part about this experience is being here on my own terms. And last time, I really wanted to show I could be the lively party.
The best part about this experience is being here on my own terms. And last time, I really wanted to show I could be the lively party.
Now it's time for the exotic bird. And as a reminder, if you join us an hour before the show tonight, we'll go ahead and do a live stream, the pre-show live stream for Masked Singer Super 6 Episode 5. It's kind of long, I know. Anyway, time for the exotic bird. It started off with a narrator. Deep within a tropical terrain, we find species of bird in their natural habitat. Exotic bird, hey, who said that? They go back and forth. Exotic bird takes over. And she says that as a teenager, I was lucky enough to win big really quickly. But it definitely wasn't easy after that. I felt attacked for losing, for my relationships, and for just being a big bird. But I'm not going to let those shamers control my life. Win or lose, I will keep flying. The visual clues were a glitter gun, perfume, carton of eggs with the date best of 2007 printed on the side. Word up clue was scored. Next one we saw her was episode 2. She says, every day I'm on stage is a good day. Last round, my confidence was overflowing, but it wasn't always the case. Right before the biggest opportunity of my life, I got really sick with a savage bird flu. I could barely breathe. There was only one person who could help me, and it was my mama bird. She told me, baby, what you were born with, no one else has. That's your gift, and right now it's up to you if you're going to share it with the world. This moment will define who you are for the rest of your life. With her support, I went out and served up something legendary. As my mama told me, these hips don't lie. The visual clues were a football trophy and a slice of pie. The word up clue was number 1, and we have a reveal video for her, so if you want to check out her in the description, go right ahead. But here is the audio.
Every single day I'm on stage is a good day. Last round, my confidence was overflowing. But that wasn't always the case.
Every single day I'm on stage is a good day. Last round, my confidence was overflowing. But that wasn't always the case.
And now it's time for your favorite character, and that is the Tulip. You guys really love the Tulip. It's the #1 searched person on the entire show. We do have a reveal video for her, so if you want to check her out, click the link below in the description, and I'm going to probably read this one completely out. So here we go. Hey guys, I thought I wouldn't have anything to talk about in this video, but then I found this gem, sorry. I don't want this to sound like one of those good guy, bad guy stories, but growing up, I was teased all the time. But I tried my best to not let trolls get in my head. I packed up my things and found a new, sunnier place to call home, where people were chill with the stranger things about me. For the first time, I feel like I can really breathe and be myself. Visual clues were the number 11 on the cereal box, which was mini seeds. We saw a photo of a yearbook that had different clubs in it. We saw a ticker for AL-DC, and her word up clue was triple. And the last clues we had for her was from episode 4. She said, last time you saw me, I tapped like there was no tomorrow. I felt like a rock star. The toughest part about this competition has been keeping mum about it to everyone, which means she's got very close to her friends, family, and fans online. It says especially to her best bud. We used to be super competitive. I could see that she was so great at everything, I wanted everyone to see me the same way. Eventually we realized, why waste time arguing, am I right? And now, night and day, she's there for me through my struggles, and whenever I feel frozen in place, she's the one to hype me up. And she taught me that to connect with people, I have to be vulnerable and show emotion, which is very different from my last performance, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. Visual clues were chalk, pyramid, and eclipse. Her word up clue was princess, and my goodness, here's the pitch correct audio.
Last time you saw me, I tapped like there was no tomorrow. I felt like a rock star.
Last time you saw me, I tapped like there was no tomorrow. I felt like a rock star. The toughest part about this competition has been keeping mum about it to everyone I know.
So there you guys go. That's all the audio. That is all the clues we have for the characters. Man, I know this one was long. I apologize. I tried to read it as fast as possible because, to be honest with you, it's a lot to kind of get through. But your burning question is always, Joey, who do you think is going home tonight? Well, looking at all the videos, it looks like we're stuck between Exotic Bird or Hammerhead. Kind of leaning towards Hammerhead. But look, I know we didn't do official reveals for everyone, but if you joined us on live streams, we kind of already figured out who was under the mask of everyone and went ahead and put together a master clue list, which if you watch that video, there's one thing we left out, and it's interesting because it's not on the website for the Masked Dancer, and that is 23 like world titles in the sense of like, I don't even know, because it just kept on saying world titles. Of what? So we do need to go back and make another video, but if you have any idea on who those people are and what the world titles relate to the top 6 as we've gone through them already, let me know in the comment section, and make sure you join me tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, an hour before the Masked Dancer, because we do the Masked Dancer pre-show live stream episode 5, Super 6, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you join me there. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.